Welcome to the Ignorance is Strength podcast. I'm your host, Fabian motherfucking Ojeda, and I don't know shit, but that's okay. All right, let's get this shit started. Thank you everybody for listening to the Ignorance is Strength podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed episode number 12 with my guest Norma Larios. She's talking about fitness, side hustles, special education. I also plugged a few businesses, local businesses. I hope you guys check those out and we're following them. We're actually back with another business person for episode number 13. Today we're going to talk to Bernardo Hernandez of Dreams Bridal. How you doing, Bernardo?
I'm doing good, Fabian. Thanks for the opportunity. Have me in your podcast.
Definitely. Yeah, man, I'm glad to see you, man. It's been a while since we talked, you know. I see you over there with the cigar and the throne, man, looking like fucking Scarface. What's going on with that?
Yeah, man, we've been, out here, you work a lot of hours and then you just come home, smoke a cigar, makes you relax.
Yeah.
Get your brain fresh, think new ideas, what you're going to do, how you're going to make more money.
Oh, yeah, man.
Etc., Yeah, and it's been a long time since we've seen each other.
Yep. I know.
Back in high school.
Yeah, for sure. I know we were supposed to be joined by your partner, Enrique Montes, right? Is Montes?
Yeah, Enrique Montes, the king of fashion. Right now, he's not here right now, but I'm going to take over and explain a little bit about him, too.
Nice.
He's the owner, too, of the store.
All right.
As myself.
Definitely want to hear about him. Seems like an interesting guy, man. So, you're in Vegas right now.
Yes, I am in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
I came out here in 2015.
Right.
And here it's going to be like 5 years now. And then,
cool. How's Vegas looking right now in the quarantine? I know I had another guest from Vegas on episode number 5. We're now in episode number 13. And when I talked to him, they were barely starting to open stuff up. The strip was still closed and everything. But how are they doing now? I know, like here in California, we fucking close things down, open them up, and now we're fucking up, and they're going to close everything again.
It's the same thing, Fabian.
Hey.
They started opening little amounts of stores, barbershops. Man, once they open, everybody slammed them stores.
Yeah.
They're going to shut down again because they don't follow protocol.
Uh-huh.
The mask, a lot of people not even getting 6 feet. They just don't care, and then we're going to have to pay the price again, closing, shutting down us.
I don't know when we're going back to normal, man, but fuck, the quarantine's been kind of a trip. I never thought we'd be a part of history where they shut everything down like this.
Yeah, everybody was surprised. I mean, Vegas, one of the richest place there is that people come from different parts of the world and come do tourists.
Yep.
Shit was shut down as a ghost.
Tourism, man. Tourism is taking a big hit right now. I think the funny thing is, though, when you see businesses pop up, like the restaurant industry is taking a beating, But the funny thing, the funny thing about that, though, is that because of that, local, people are starting to pop up with their business ventures, selling food and whatnot. Tacos, fucking sandwiches, and I'm gonna do some barbecue, man. So we'll get that going too.
That's one of the things you got to do because people after work at 6 at night, they're just trying to look places where they could go, like the taco place, the loncheras, barbecues. That's the spots that are open, and they're more open to the people.
For sure.
And man, food is going like that quick. Real good, too.
Yep. And so while the quarantine might be kind of an issue for people, I think it's an opportunity for others. Are you guys located sort of near the strip or way off the strip?
We're close to the strip. We are located 3680 South Maryland Parkway.
Okay.
And Desert Inn.
Nice.
And the strip is like 5 minutes away. You could see everything, all the casinos and everything. We're inside a mall.
Okay, cool.
All about the mall.
Nice. So we'll plug that in. We'll plug that in at the end as well, so people can know exactly where to find you. I wanted to start off with a little bit of history and backstory. That's what I do with all my guests. Kind of let people know who you are, right? And so you grew up in Armani, and a lot of my guests grew up in Armani, and we all have very unique stories about how that made us who we are. And I think Armani's kind of an underrated city, man. Like, a lot of people pop out of there with stories, and you never know it, because if you talk to somebody who's from like the city of LA and you mention Armani, they're like, where's that? I'm like, the fuck? But everybody has their story, man. So what's your story? What's Bernardo's story growing up in Armani? How did it shape you? How did it make you who you are?
Man, I tell you, I think Armani is one of the coolest cities to grow up because you gotta grow up the way the city goes. I mean, you gotta man up to the gangsters, to the fucking homeless, to everybody. It's a stepping stone you gotta take.
Yeah.
It's like a process. Mm-hmm. Growing up wasn't easy, that in Armani, especially in Armani with them gangbangers. Mm-hmm. That was trying to take shit out of you. You just gotta man up, mm-hmm. Take it day by day and you just learn from it. Gotta learn.
Yeah, for sure. I think I met you at Crans, man, at Crans Intermediate.
That's correct. Yeah, Crans. That's a long time.
Fucking 7th grade, man.
Yeah. Hey, you heard Mr. Volsi passed away?
No, I didn't hear that.
The math teacher?
No, that's unfortunate, man. I hate hearing things like that.
He passed away, yeah. I heard about him. There was a big thing they did on social media. I was like, oh, shit, he was my teacher.
Yeah, and the more you kind of get removed from the city, it kind of sucks when the only thing you hear is like, who died next,
Unfortunately, things happen, but shit, life goes on.
For sure. But what do you remember about Crans, man? I don't remember too much. I remember you were kind of, I know you won't take offense to this because, you're from Armani, but you were kind of more like Paisa, right?
Yeah, straight Paisa, always 100%.
There we go. That was
I'm not ashamed of what I am. I'm Mexican. My parents are Mexican. They're two immigrants. They followed a dream, and now it's my turn.
For sure. Yeah, man, and everybody kind of has like their identity growing up, and it's kind of, I think that's what shapes you too. And when you start doing things, people are surprised. They're like, wait a minute, I knew you in middle school. I knew you in high school. You were this, you were that. How are you doing, this business, or how are you doing this job now? Because like I know you met me, I was kind of like, I don't know, maybe not too much of a friendly person in middle school, but
you were tough, man. You were tough. You were very rough.
But like people kind of trip out sometimes when I tell them I work with kids. They're like, "What the hell?" Like you.
I know. Crazy, right?
For sure. So that's what I'm saying, man. People, they'll change they'll keep their perception of you when they met you, and they don't understand like you can have different interests. You can grow up and do different shit.
I think it's a process. Like I said before, you're aging. I mean, every year is going fast, so you're aging. So it takes a mindset like, oh shit, I'm not 20 years old. I'm manning up now, so I gotta think right, think positive. You don't want to get into shit because it's gonna cost me to go to jail, shit like that. Mm-hmm. So it's gotta be smart.
For sure, man. Yeah. You know what I wanted to ask you about? Because I remember this from fucking year 2000. You're going to trip out. All right?
My Millennium Backpack.
Yeah, Millennium Backpack, yeah. How did you know?
I already know. 2000, that was the back. Oh, man. It was crazy.
That was like an old beat-up backpack fucking held together with staples and shit, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, it was a struggle back then.
Yeah. It was like your first venture into fashion right there. When I heard you were into fashion, I'm like, fashion? I remember the Millennium Backpack.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, like, we'll talk about your partner, too, right now, in just a minute. But moving on with you, once you got out of Armani, when did you actually leave Armani? Or, like, California?
In 2015.
2015? Yeah, so what were you doing, like, up until then? Like, what did you get into before you moved out there?
Well, I was in Armani when we graduated in 2004. Mm-hmm. I went to Real Hondo College, like, for a semester, but I think it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I want to go back to get a degree so I could get paid more.
Yeah. I'm
always thinking about whatever it takes, I'm going to have to do it.
For sure.
So I went to college like for a semester, but it wasn't for me because we were struggling with my family. That we were broke. Honestly, we were broke. Right. So my chances of me going to getting a degree at college wasn't that high. Mm-hmm. So I started working, partying a lot, drinking, doing stupid shit. But I never stopped working.
Right.
I'm always working, hustling, getting some money here and there. I'm always trying to think how to make more money, get the income coming. So there for Armani for a while. And then you'd be surprising, but I used to live by Temple City, by Valley and Gibson.
Okay, I know where that is, yeah.
Yeah, I used to live on those apartments in the back. And then from there, we went to La Puente. In La Puente, we lived a couple of years. And then from there, I would just keep working. I got into the trash company, working for many years. So after La Puente, I came to Vegas in 2015.
Yes. So
and from there it's history.
Did you try any other careers before you did waste management?
I'm not with waste management. I'm with Republic Services.
Sorry about it. So yeah, I guess I was trying to make it sound like that was the type of business. So it's like the trash business, right?
Yeah, it's a trash business, but the companies are big, so it's the competition.
All right, yeah, well, fuck them. Just kidding.
Yeah,
but before you got into the trash business, right? Anything else that you tried, like any other type of jobs?
I used to work for Omega Moldings. You know those picture frames you have in the back?
Yeah.
There's long sticks. Just put orders for. I didn't like it because it was only you had to be there like 8 hours and just in the factory room, and I didn't like that shit. But I tried construction, but they never called me. Nothing. Never had luck with that.
Okay.
And I tried the trash business, and right away, hey, we need people like you. Let's go.
So they like the hustle.
Yeah, a lot of hours. Telling 3 a.m. to.
So it's done.
4, 5. Yeah, you see it that way, but I see the big check on Friday.
I wanted to ask because I think I saw like a few years ago. Did you have like a restaurant, or did you have your mom had a restaurant?
My mom had a restaurant recently, like 5 years ago, 2015. They made a deal with the owner. The owner was an older man, right? So they fixed the restaurant and everything, but they didn't sign no papers.
Yeah.
So the owner passed away, and the daughter took over. And we say we had an agreement with the old man. Hey, he's not here, so you guys gotta go. But shit. My mom invested all her time. My brothers, she just went down the drain. But I mean, it's a learning experience. Now we gotta pay a document sign, please.
Yeah.
Can I get that recorded?
Yeah, exactly. You can't just trust people, man. You got to do it.
Yeah. You're right.
Legit. So like I was saying earlier, I was kind of surprised to see you get into the fashion business, right? Since you're kind of, to me, like I said, you were paisa before, like you were more into like the hands-on type of work, and not to generalize because it is what it is. It's making money, But I thought of you more kind of like a macho man. When you hear fashion, you think more like okay, and again, it's a generalization. But when you hear fashion, you think more like out there people, a little more creative and like not so macho, What do you think about that generalization?
From the transition, I mean, what can I say? You grow up, your mindset grows up, and you got to make some changes. Whatever feels good to you.
Yeah.
It's a matureness. You gotta mature.
Exactly.
And then you just can't be living back in the past. The past is the past. The present is the present, and they're gonna look forward. What's better for us, for the company, and for the things. Yeah, man, it's a trip from being a macho to designing. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But I like it though.
So did you have any other like fashion ventures or interests or side business before you got into your business now, Dreams Bridal?
No, not myself. No.
So this is like your first venture into it.
Yeah, it's my first venture, but I like it though because you meet a lot of different people.
Yeah.
People at your level. Where you be like, oh shit, I'm at that level. You recognize the people, like famous people.
Yeah.
The people. You gotta surround yourself with positive people.
Yep.
the end result is a positive vibe.
Yep.
But if you're positive and you surround yourself by negative people, it automatically you become a negative.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that. I mean, that's how I see it.
For sure. So you mentioned positive people, and I would assume that your business partner, the king of fashion, Enrique Montes, he's one of these positive people.
Oh yeah, Enrique Montes, the king of fashion. What can I say? I got nothing to say. He's nothing but the best, the best, the best. I mean, I've been learning a lot from him. Mm-hmm. He's one of the best designers in Las Vegas.
Right.
With myself. He's been here 45 years.
Wow.
And we've been taking quinceañeras dresses to the next level, mm-hmm. including weddings, prom, homecomings, mm-hmm. and you name it.
So, give me a little bit of background about Enrique. You know, like where did he grow up? What are some of the things he tried? You know, how did it lead to him being into Dreams Bridal?
Well, he had the store before. He had a little small store, and then he needed a bigger place, so we found that mall at the Boulevard Mall, and it was a big store. Mm-hmm. So he just designing all the dresses that he dreams of. So just put them to work. Hey, I dream of this dress, this color, that color. We're gonna buy some fabric. We're gonna start doing it. Yeah. Sure enough, whatever he dream is right there.
Right. And has he always been into fashion, or does he have other businesses, other things he does?
No, he's the only designer.
Okay, so 100%.
He's also a sidekick.
What do you mean by that?
He reads futures.
Oh, psychic! You said psychic.
Yes.
That's interesting. I didn't know about that.
We could do another show on that.
Well, yeah, man, for sure. I'd definitely be interested in that. Maybe read my fortune while we're on Zoom and shit.
Yes.
So he's a psychic. He does that on the side?
Yeah, at home.
At home? That's interesting, man. Is he known for that too? Like he's known for?
Yeah, he's a lot of people from all over the world come and see him to get cured. Spells, bad spells, whatever. If you're not doing good in life, or like, you know what, you got to do this, do that, so things could change around.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang, so definitely a different character there, huh?
Yeah, we do a lot of things. We're just I'm always like Sundays is my kickback day. Usually to stay home, or I'm always at the lake because I have a boat.
Okay.
And after that, I just go back to work, the house, and fashion shows. Just go, just do it. I always keep myself busy.
Nice. So how and when did you and Enrique meet? How did that happen?
In 2015, I came for a cleanse, and that's how we met. Just started bonding. He just told me about the business. So yeah, let's go do it.
Nice. Let's talk about Dreams Bridal, right? So, how do you the business, did it exist before you came in? Are you or did
yes,
you
it did exist before I came in.
What?
And then we got the bigger place at the mall.
Okay. What do you know about its origins? Like, how did it start, and how and when did it start?
Like in 2010, I believe so. He had the business.
Okay. And do you know if it started like more? I know you said it was a smaller store, but did he start from home, or like? Because everybody starts somewhere, you know. How did he get the business?
I believe it started from home. I'm not sure, but it might be because everybody has a start somewhere. Yep. But I'm not sure. But I believe so. It was from home and a little store, and then we got to a bigger place now. Okay.
Tell me about the name. Because Dreams Bridal, right? What does that mean? I know it's like it rolls off the tongue. It's a nice name for like a dress business. But is there any other like deeper meaning behind that?
Well, actually, the store is called Dreams Bridal 15 Boutique.
Okay.
But we have it as Dreams Bridal. Everybody knows it as Dreams Bridal. Everybody knows, go to Dreams Bridal. But the real name is Dreams Bridal Boutique.
Okay. And what is?
But then dreams, like you dream it, we'll make it.
Yeah.
Just tell me what you want. Or like this kind of fabric, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. The customer will come to the store. You know what, Bernardo or Enrique, I have this invention of a dress. Mm-hmm. She'll give us like a full rundown what she wants.
Yeah.
And then Enrique jumps in. Okay, well we could do this, do that, way better.
Yeah.
And that's how we work it.
Basically, the dreams part is that it's as custom as you want it to be. So whatever thought you have in your brain, y'all bring it to life.
Yes, correct. At the end of the result, we'll give you the dream dress. That becomes dreams.
That's cool. Yeah, I took a look at some of the dresses online. Fucking amazing, man. Like the colors, the different concepts and designs. I'm like, how do you even start to put that together? Because you think a lot of the time, a lot of like, granted, I'm not an expert, but you see a lot of quinceañera or wedding dresses. They're very like plain, like one color, right? But you guys have like things that are like multicolor, multi-design, and it just looks like something out of a dream, right? So how do you even go about putting that together?
We try to do something different above all beyond stores because everything is the same thing. You go to another quinceañera store, it's the same thing. Yep. The other quinceañera store has the same thing. So we take our stuff above and beyond, giving the customer something different, customized 100%, something different that nobody has. Which our dresses is made only one time, and that's it.
So you don't mass produce them. Nobody else.
We do.
Nobody else will ever have your dress. You don't have to worry.
No,
about
they don't.
Nice.
Let me tell you a situation that happened in Texas.
Yeah.
One quinceañera girl bought her dress somewhere else, and the other one bought it somewhere else, and they were both the same.
Oh, okay.
Shit, yeah. That's how bad it was.
So she thought she was getting something new and custom?
Yeah, and they end up with the same dress.
Oh, yeah. And I know that's a big deal for people that, they want to have their event. They want it to be special and unique and everything. So if you have like the same dress as somebody else's, I mean, I personally don't know. I don't give a shit if somebody else is wearing a black t-shirt, but yeah, when it comes to those dresses, it becomes a huge deal for them, right?
To Latinos, it's like an offense. Oh shit, you wearing the same shirt as me? Oh shit, I ain't having it. Yeah.
Definitely trying to stand out, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what makes your business stand out and unique above the rest, right? Anything else that makes you guys like pop? Like this is why we're the better, the better choice.
Enrique Montes is known for the bling bling.
Okay.
We do, a lot of. We use a lot of Swarovski on the quinceañera dresses on the corset.
What does that mean? I'm not too familiar.
Have you seen our dresses?
Yeah.
It's a 2-piece. It's not a 1-piece quinceañera.
Oh, okay.
So the top part we blinged it out with diamonds.
Nice. Okay. So that's one thing that's a unique trait to you guys that many others don't have.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What have been some of the in your opinion, like some of the most interesting or the most creative designs that you've come up with? Like I saw the one with like it was like red, white, and green flowers that look like a Mexican flag, right? But what are some of the custom ideas that you think like this is crazy? I've never seen this before. It's like it's super unique.
I believe it's the Mardi Gras dress. Like on Louisiana they have the Mardi Gras. We made a dress out of Mardi Gras. Shit came out nice. I have it at the store, but I don't know. Because we don't have no names for them. We just call them a collection.
Yeah.
We do a lot of Mardi Gras collection, and then the top one that we have is called a Safari Quinceañera dress.
Okay.
It's like a safari dress with a lot of pheasant feathers.
Yeah.
Badass.
Nice. So it really pops.
And that's the shit. It took a lot of work, but it's badass. We still have it at the store. One of the best. All the quinceañeras are the best. I mean,
who puts it together? Do you guys have like a team of seamstresses or what goes on?
We have our seamstress. We come with ideas with the fabric. We got this kind of a fabric that the customer wants to use. We incorporate it, and then she'll just start doing the patterns.
So you guys are a small business. Like, how many employees do you think are in the business overall?
There's 4 of us.
Okay, so yeah, definitely a small business.
Yeah.
And a lot of small businesses have taken a hit during the quarantine. How have you guys struggled with that? Or, have you struggled with it? Because a lot of events, big events, even quinceañeras or weddings, are being canceled basically because of this shit.
Yeah, we got hit hard. Like every other business, we got hit hard. We had so many quinceañeras around this time, and they canceled it because of the quarantine.
Yeah.
The governor said you can't do no more parties more than 15 people.
Ish.
So they postponed the quinceañera parties for next year. So now we're stuck. And but we're taking it day by day, man. We just try to stay positive. Yeah, but we got hit hard.
Yeah, man. I mean, that you can't control something like that. As far as any big challenges, are there any other challenges besides the quarantine for you guys?
No, because not really. Just this pandemic is messes up. I mean, everybody.
Yeah. How about, when it comes to, when you're successful, a lot of the times, you will have people that are detractors that are, I mean, for lack of a better word, you got haters, right? You guys have any haters? Yeah?
A lot. Yeah, a lot of quinceañera competition designers. Yeah, we have a lot of we don't have no competition because we're the best.
But what have been some of the stories?
Haters, we do. Haters, we do have a lot of haters.
Like, what do they? Will they go to your store or online or make a big?
Yeah, they'll go to the store and they'll send people. Hey, I like this dress? Can I take a picture? And they'll snap it, and then a few weeks, and then we'll see the dress on the other. So like, oh, we know where it came from.
And I mean, also, like, I wanted to ask about, every business, no matter how successful and how satisfied customers are, every now and then you'll have some crazy customers. You have any stories about like crazy angry customers, anything like that?
There's always good and bad, but most of our customers are very satisfied. We try to always do 100% customer service.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, okay, well, we could do something else to fix it or what you want. And then we'll just we'll work something out so the customer will, at the end of the day, will leave happy.
Nice.
And that customer will give us another referral to another customer. That's how our business
So it sounds like the customization aspect of it helps with your customer service, because not only are they, satisfied with the look and everything, but if they want something different, you guys are able to adapt to it and make it happen.
That's correct. We'll make the modification right away. We don't say no. We just try to work it, get the customer happy, and go on its way.
That's good. I know you guys do a lot of quinceañera stuff. Would you say that's the majority of your business? And like what percent? Like 80%, 90% of your business?
80% of the store is quinceañeras, but we also do weddings.
Okay.
Prom and homecoming. And
how often do you do like wedding stuff?
We get some people from weddings.
Okay.
It's not a big margin, but it's there.
Yeah.
We got people. I had one of my clients she looked us up in the line. Mm-hmm. She flew out from Alaska.
Oh shit.
From Alaska just to come and do our make her dress for her, and she took it to Alaska, man. And she was to me, it was like a big satisfaction because she flew all the way from Alaska to Vegas just to make her dress from us. And that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it definitely shows your reputation,
Yeah.
As far as like, do you guys make like, I don't know, suits or tuxedos for like, for weddings or for chambelanes for the quinceañeras?
We don't, but we have someone that has a store that we work together. We have the quinceañera store, and then he got the suits, so we send them to my guy.
Okay.
His name is Sylvester. Yeah.
So then that way they can get the whole set ready.
Yeah, we have packages. I mean, we got the quinceañeras, we got the hall, we got everything. We put it in a package. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys help facilitate getting everything for quinceañeras?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some clients come with no experience. We're just barely looking. Don't worry, we got the photographer, we got the hall, we got the suits, we got everything.
Okay, so that's I can see why you guys don't have angry, upset customers then.
Yeah, yeah.
And then as far as cost, I would imagine that a customized dress would be a little more expensive than a stock, dress from any other quinceañera store, right? How would you say your prices compare to other stores?
Our prices are reasonable because it's 100% customized. Mm-hmm. Our dresses start from $1,200 to $1,500. Mm. But we also have $800, $600, $700.
Okay. So
yeah, we have a margin where we could work with the client.
Got it. So you kind of you have like you do have more like how would you say, budget friendly pieces that you can work with.
Because we understand that hardworking people, or what you say, a lot of Mexicans that work a lot, they work hard, but we know they're broke, so we just can't. We're gonna sell you a $2,000 dress just because it's you. Nah, man, we know where you're coming from, so we'll give them a good discount.
Nice, and they still get that same quality, same great look.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Okay.
If we have to make that dress, it's gonna cost a little bit more because we're gonna have to make it. Mm. We gotta go get all the materials, and that's because we're making it custom. That's the price right there.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it's on the store, the dress is on the store, we'll give you a discount right there and right now.
Okay, cool. That was actually one of the things that I noticed a lot of people focused on. I asked, I have the social media says part of the podcast, and I asked social media, did you have a quinceañera? And how was the dress selection process? I was really interested in that. A lot of people talked about, money and, I think, like you mentioned, a lot of Hispanic people, they go overboard with the spending, and they spend beyond what they have, right? Is that something that you notice? Like, even if people are broke, they want to go and make the biggest deal out of
party.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Have you seen that growing up, or have you seen that with people coming to the shop?
Yeah, they always go above and beyond just to see their daughter happy. Because when the child goes to the store, they go crazy with all our dresses.
Yeah.
So when they go with the parents, so you want to try one? Yeah, why not? All right, just do it.
Yeah.
That's customer service. You want to? Just try it on right there.
Mm-hmm. And it's really, I think, maybe the appeal, because I'm a guy, man. I never understood the appeal of like a quinceañera. I'm like, whatever, man. We turn 15. We don't really do shit, It's just another another day, But I think we're more excited to turn 18 and go to the strip club, But
hey, you go broke if you go to the strip club.
Yeah, that's true.
You go with hey, Fabian, you go with the check, you'll come out with the pay stub.
Yeah, for sure. I used to work at one, so I understand it from both ends. How they managed to get a little extra squeezed out of the guys, but as far as quinceañeras go, I think maybe trying to understand it. The reason why I think maybe they make such a big deal is because it really is like living a fantasy, Because
it is true. It is true. I don't know if it's a culture or now we could say it's a culture now, but it's since I was growing up, it's always been there. Quinceañeras after quinceañeras. So I don't know if it's a culture or not, but
yeah, and I think we built that up because we come from humble beginnings, right?
That's correct.
And we come from hard work, working with your hands,
That's correct.
And so, like a quinceañera to me, kind of, it looks more like royalty. It looks like a fucking like a fairy tale and shit like that, like a Disney princess type of thing. And I think that the appeal there is that because we come from such humble beginnings, when you get a taste of that, that fantasy, that big time, you're like, I want to take advantage of it. So that's the only way I can understand it.
That's correct.
It might be a little bit too much psychology there, but whatever, man.
No. It's good. It's good. Very good.
Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the social media says questions. And again, the question I asked was, did you have a quinceañera, and how was the dress selection process? So we have a few people that chimed in on Facebook and Instagram. So we have Monica Isabel Mendez on Facebook says, I had a quinceañera, and I think my dress process wasn't hard, but putting the party together was hard. All right. So, you think a lot of people have trouble with putting a party together?
No, I think that's the easy part.
Really? Okay.
It could go both ways, either the dress or the party. It depends how much money you spend. That's the party you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But to me, keep it traditional, backyard. get the whole family. Never lose that tradition. You can never lose.
Some Coronas, carne asada, all that stuff.
That's the real quinceañeras. And now they take it above and beyond. These girls trying to set some limit out there. Like my party was the best.
Yep, it's a competition.
Yeah.
So we also have Genevieve Serra on Instagram says they're so expensive, the dresses. It's like the same price as a wedding dress, right? Would you say that your quinceañera dresses and wedding dresses are similarly priced?
It's a little difference, not that much, but overall it comes what kind of fabric you want. I mean, it all changes what kind of fabric you want. If you want low fabric, it's gonna cost less. If you want some good fabric, it's gonna cost you more money.
Which would you say generally are more expensive, wedding dresses or quinceañera dresses? Generally,
I believe wedding dresses are the most.
Okay, yeah, definitely a valid point there. Then we have an Instagram user that wants to be anonymous, saying, "I'm the only girl in the family and the baby of the family too." So it's about 3 months before my birthday, my 15th birthday at a family barbecue. My family decided to have a quinceañera. I didn't really want one, but when it came up, I was like, fuck it. And dress selection was okay, but we didn't have much money, so I was looking for decent prices. And I found out that they're all overpriced and overhyped. She says, I hate the color pink, but I chose pink because at the time it was more traditional. Everybody in the family became like a madrina or a padrino for something because of the money issue, right? So do you see that a lot where people maybe they're the madrina of the dress and they come and they pay everything instead of the parents? Do you see that?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. The madrina and the quinceañera girl go to the shop. Madrina, open your wallet.
So, like a sponsorship, basically, right?
Yeah, it is beautiful when the madrina comes to the store and the mom too, of course, with the parents, I believe.
For sure.
And make that decision, you know.
Yeah, it's like.
But then you just gotta look over for the prices. I mean, it's like you know what, we got this budget. All right, let's work with your budget. We'll give you this something good, nice.
Yeah, it's all about budgeting for sure. We have actually, you might know her. We have Elizabeth Garcia. She went to Mountain View. She graduated 2004 with us.
I need to see her. I know a lot of names, but I need to see the picture. Oh yeah, I know her.
I'm sure if we tell her, hey, you know Bernardo, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I know Bernardo. You know.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth Garcia, or Maria Elizabeth Garcia on Instagram says, I opted out of the quinceañera party and was promised a car instead. But needless to say, I didn't receive either. So they told her instead of a quinceañera, we're going to get you a car. She didn't get shit.
Yeah, I see that a lot. I see that a lot too.
Shit, imagine getting both, man, a quinceañera and a new car.
Yeah. That'll be dope, though.
Yep. All right, we got Sarah Torres on Instagram says, no quinceañera for me. The family doesn't have that type of money. But I did get a little family gathering, and that was fun. I was still able to pick a dress, but that was very stressful. I have an image of what I wanted, but my family always had something totally different in mind. It's 10 times more difficult when my family is paying for the dress because it's their way and there's no other way. Do you see like moms and daughters argue a lot?
Yeah, the moms try to always get involved in the quinceañera dress instead of the young lady making her own decisions. So sometimes we don't get into an argument with the mom, so we let her know, Mom, it's her quinceañera. Let her choose what she wants. It's not for you. Mm-hmm. And they understand. At the end of the day, they understand the process. If it's her quinceañera, let me get her what she wants.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have a lot of moms. They want, I like this color. I like this for her. No, it's her quinceañera. Let her choose. Mm-hmm. But we do get a lot.
I mean, when you control the money, sometimes you want to control everything.
Yeah, you're right. Money talks. I'm sorry, but money talks.
There you go. Yeah, the little girl could bitch and whine all she wants. She don't got no money.
Yeah.
All right, we got a final comment from Ana Grajeda. She and I worked at a school together. She has 3 daughters, right? So can you imagine three quinceañeras to plan? She goes, okay.
It's easy. She got 3. We could do the 3 in the same day. She doesn't have to stay because they're trying to do it independent, right? You could do the 3 at the same time. They're not gonna know they're 15.
Yeah. All right. Here she goes. Okay, ahí te va. I had two quinceañeras so far. I had a budget for the first one. I didn't rent a place because it was too expensive, but I had a free place at the church that accommodated about 100 people. Instead of cake, I bought cupcakes because they were less expensive. The dress, shoes, and crown package was about $500-$600, but I had to remember that I had a budget overall of about $2,000 for materials, tables, everything. She said that for the decorations, she personally made a lot of them. She did rent tablecloths. As far as food, they had like a service of giving at the church, and it was at no cost. She said it was a small gathering of family and friends, and we had plenty of food. And as far as like food, that's when they depended on family and friends. The first quinceañera, no chambelanes. She says it can be expensive, but if you want to spend money, you can have everything. But you have to consider the amount of money, the amount of debt that you're going to be in. I would say start planning soon. It's best to plan 3 or 4 years in advance and ask family for help because they're always going to be there. And she says my second quinceañera for her second daughter was at a friend's backyard, less expensive, but you get the memories and the pictures and everything still memorable. And we got to enjoy it. And then she says now she's trying to plan for her third daughter. And she's looking at the budget again right now. But she's looking for people that love to cook or make drinks because, you can use people that as resources and they're happy to help, right? What do you think about that, man? All the traditions, all the different food and drinks and all that stuff that Miss Grajeda talked about.
Right now we got some halls that provide all that already in the package, but it does get expensive, very expensive.
Yeah, because if you're talking about some dresses that are really nice quality and everything, and you're maybe at $1,200 or above, and if she has a budget of $2,000, it's like you're gonna go through that real quick, lady. Yeah,
$2,000 ain't enough. I seen people come up with 15, at least 20 grand.
Dang.
Because those parents want to go above and beyond. I'm saying they want to have the best party. It's gonna cost you.
I'm saying that's like buying a fucking car.
Yeah, man. You believe it's insane. There's a lot of money. Well, I'm just talking about myself here in Vegas. There's a lot of money here in Vegas.
You think if your business was in California, would you be seeing the same amount of business here, or more or less? What do you think?
I would say probably more because there's most of the people. There's a lot of Hispanics over there in Los Angeles, and more quinceañeras every week. Yeah. It could go both ways.
Yeah.
It depends how you it depends how you want to look yourself.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys? I know maybe this is something you and your partner want to talk about, but have you guys ever thought about expanding or opening up a second location?
We talked about that, but I don't think so. We'll probably just make the store bigger. Because you lose the concentration in one store, and then you have the other store not attending to it.
Right. Plus, if they're already coming to you from fucking Alaska, man, what's the point, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Shit, you got it made right there when you got people traveling thousands of miles, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the other side of your business. I want to talk a little bit about the modeling side of your business, right? How and when did that get started?
I believe 2 years ago or 3. Excuse me, 2 years or 3 years back, we decided to open a modeling academy for the quinceañeras.
Right.
So now here comes this is where it comes. The bundle, the quinceañera bundle. You buy your dress, we'll give you a free month of schooling for modeling, how to walk on heels. And then they just want to keep modeling, we'll add that class.
Right. What's the name of your modeling academy?
It's called TKF, the King of Fashion Models.
And what does it entail? Like, how do they do shows? Do they do like promotional pictures, videos, stuff like that?
Yes, we do. We do every year. We do collections of quinceañeras, like a charro. You know, the Mexican theme. That's one collection. And then we could do the safari, and then we could do the under the waters, under the sea. Mm-hmm. It depends on what collection are we pulling out. That's the thing we go.
Yeah. So the models, they model the different dresses in the collection?
Yes, they do. We check out collections and we do fashion shows at our mall. Mm. We'll set up a date. We'll start getting flyers on social media. We get people in the mall, and we'll do fashions there. Mm-hmm. Nice. We also we do a lot of fashions outside Vegas, like in the casinos.
Okay.
With the other vendors.
Yeah.
We also get invited, and then we do a lot of that. Quinceañeras, our quinceañera dresses, the new collection, the models that we have, they do model our dresses at the fashion show. Yes.
Okay, cool. So how would, like, let's say there was a girl that wanted to be a model for you guys. How would she get a hold of you guys? How would she get started?
You would have to go to the store or call Enrique Montes, the King of Fashion, at 702-813-6759, mm-hmm. and then we could give her the full rundown. Mm-hmm. And on Instagram, it's called Dreams Bridal Tux. She could send a message, and then we could talk to her and let her know.
What are like some qualifications? Is there any qualifications? You have to be a certain age or anything like that?
We do from 5 to 21.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have little smaller girls modeling too.
So they do like they do the dresses for like for I don't know, for like weddings, like you have the little ring girls or whatever, or flower girls.
Yeah, we have our own girls, our own team of models that we already have.
Yeah. And
we just call them or whoever. We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Skinny or fat. Or slim? No, we don't.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Most of the other academies around Vegas, they discriminate.
Okay.
No, you're too fat. You can't model. Nah, we don't say that.
All right.
So you want to model? Okay, let's do it. We'll make you a dress.
That's cool because you get real people.
That's how you get your customer service, right there.
You know, that's cool because like a lot. Let's be honest. You know, a lot of Hispanic people, man, we're not. The best.
We're not in the best physical shape.
No, man. You know, so like if you see like a fucking like a girl that looks like skinny and, you know, perfect proportions and everything like that, you're gonna be like, wait, that doesn't look shit like me, right? But if you see like a little brown girl, chunky, short, right, and she's modeling one of your dresses, maybe they'll be like, oh shit, that kind of looks like me.
Yeah, we don't discriminate, but we do take care of our models.
Nice.
We also do a lot of traveling because we are hooked up with International Wedding Festival. Mm. They're well known in California and San Francisco. Mm-hmm. We're always part of that team, and we're modeling. That's where we model wedding dresses.
Yeah, it's a convention, right?
Yes, a convention. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, I was gonna ask about that. Yeah, how would have been some of the coolest events or conventions that you've been a part of?
International Wedding Festival.
Mm-hmm. Where does that one take place?
They're all over San Francisco in the Bay Area.
Okay.
The Fresno, like Fresno, Mercedes, Santa Clarita.
And so you guys go all over to them, or you just go to one specifically?
Depends wherever she wants us to go.
Yeah. Nice. Any other? I know you and I talked offline a little bit about, you know, you go to like I don't know if it's a result of your business or if it's more so just, you know, just you, but you've been to like different parties for like you know, award shows and stuff like that. Talk to me about that.
We've been to the Latin Grammys 3 times.
Okay.
Here in Vegas, the big, with all the cameras, with all the famous people.
Yeah. Was that because of your business or just more so, you know, personally?
Yeah, for the business. Yeah.
To promote it and everything?
We got models that need dresses. and they come to the store.
Yeah.
And then, let's go.
I think I also saw that you guys did a little bit of, or Enrique did an interview with one of the local stations there.
We do a lot of radio. What else? We do a lot of castings. A lot.
Cool, man.
I can't remember what radio station, but we do a lot.
So you guys are definitely keeping busy.
Yes, we almost had a reality show.
Okay.
With TLC.
How did that come about, man?
There was I forgot her name. She was looking for some like different people that doing like a show, like all those like what is that show called? Say Yes to the Dress.
Yeah.
Yes, something like that, but in quinceañeras. But we're still on there, but we're just waiting for the call.
That'd be cool, man. I actually thought that would be an interesting thing to put out there as a reality show. Instead of fucking Tiger King, we got you guys over there, King of Fashion.
Yeah, the reality show was the mom come to the store, like talking smack about the quinceañeras, and then like a big drama.
Yeah.
At the end of the we're gonna give it a nice quinceañera dress.
Well, it was
a good platform, but we'll see.
Keep me in the loop, man. If that happens, I'm gonna check that shit out for sure.
You be the first one to be telling you.
Hell yeah, man. We'll put it out there on the podcast too. We'll have a repeat. So what's in the future? What's next for you guys? Or what are some bigger goals now that you have as part of your business?
We want to expand.
For sure.
Our goal is to expand and sell more quinceañera dresses, get more known, and see what life has for us. Yeah. Take it day by day.
Hell yeah, man. What anything else that you want to mention about the business or quinceañeras in general before we switch gears?
No, I think we talked everything about quinceañeras. Yeah. If you guys want quinceañera dresses, just let us know. Call me call Enrique at 702-813-6759, and we could hook you guys up.
Any website? I know you're on Instagram.
Yes, we have a website. It's called kingoffashionlv.com.
Okay.
We're still working. It's there, but we're going to add more stuff to the website.
Nice.
I'll send you the links.
All right, man. I'll throw it out there
for them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what I like to do at the end of all my episodes is I like to ask about the next episode coming up. And so your episode number 13, on episode number 14, I have a guest coming on to talk about the money in education and after-school programs, right?
Yeah.
I work after-school programs for like over a decade now, right? And so I know a lot about them, but not a lot of people know about after-school programs. They think it's like, you're there to babysit kids, right? But what are your thoughts, if any, about after-school programs? Are they important? Should they get the money from the state, from the federal government? Because there hasn't been much money pumped into it. But what are your thoughts on after-school programs? Are they important?
To myself, yeah, they're very important because we have a lot of kids that just don't have no education. Mm-hmm. I mean, back then when we were growing up, education wasn't a big thing, but now education these days is very important. If you don't have a degree, you don't get no job.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't remember any after school programs when we were kids, man.
No, none.
Right?
No, nothing.
That's why you had all the little drug dealers and cholos and gangbangers and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, you're right. But to myself, I think the government should have more money for them programs. Because education is the shit.
Yeah.
It is the shit. I just have a high school diploma, but I'm doing good. But in the future, I really do want to get my AA, my associate's degree, just to know that I accomplished it for my mom and for myself.
Yeah.
Because I think that's all mom's dreams. It's just a high school diploma, but it doesn't end there. It keeps going above. But back then, we couldn't do it because the work, the money, mom's the only depending on. So now that you're working by yourself, you're making that good cheddar. Now you can work on your future, on your education.
That's true, man. Very important. Very important. Any other shout-outs before we go?
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to you, Fabian. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. And then I hope we can keep doing more episodes.
Yeah.
Give a shout-out to all the people from Armani, class of 2004. You guys know me, Bernardo Hernandez, the Millennium Backpack.
Oh, yeah. That was a funny thing, man. I wanted to bring that up. And I know if I didn't bring it up, people would be like, you didn't ask him about the Millennium Backpack.
and hard work does pay off.
There we go. Well, all right, man.
Never settle for less.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close this out. But for me personally, man, it's been really cool to see you do your thing, man. I when I see you do, in your fancy ass tuxedos and shit, and popping that business image out there, man, for the people that grew up in Armani. I love seeing that when you like I said, coming from humble beginnings, right, to something bigger, something like dream, like you said, the name of the company is Dreams Bridal, right? But accomplishing dreams, maybe you didn't think of that when you were a kid, but now like, hey, shit, I did something that people only dream of.
Yeah, right? You're right.
So congratulations on your success, man. Hope you guys, keep knocking that shit out of the park. And just keep me in the loop, man. We'll put you anytime you want to come back on the podcast. Put you back on there.
Yeah, for sure, man. No problem. When you're in Vegas, just stop by the shop, and then you could do a live show there too.
Yeah, that'd be that might be something we might have to do, man.
Yeah, come to the shop. We could do something.
Hell yeah! All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, man. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Ignorance is Strength podcast. Appreciate it. Thank you. Fuck you and good night. Subscribe to the Ignorance is Strength podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Like, follow, and share on Facebook and Instagram at Ignorance is Strength Podcast, and on Twitter at The Ignorance Pod.